everybody else sounded real good. Yeah. I got to pee.
Time for another piece.
Time for another joint. Yep.
A couple really terrible smelling zones on the way up here. There was one that was a pretty convincing fire smell that I was like, okay.
Whipping the flipping the tripping the.
What's up?
Oh, what a rig, dude.
Hey bud, how are you?
Go!
You see all that, dude?
I don't need it.
That shit scared me when I was a kid.
Somebody was telling me they go to like festivals and they'll have like botanical tents and it's all weed. And I was like, dude, how do I get on those bills?
Para Busquets, juega para Rakitic, Rakitic para Messi, Messi se va a meter al área, puede armar lío, se metió, golazo, por Dios.
Is that a microphone on the side of your hat?
Oh yeah.
I was wondering, all the videos I see him having this thing on the side of his head. What is that?
Yeah. So it's pretty
Weird
cool.
being on camera all the time.
No, you get used to it.
All right, Chris, give me a who, what, where.
Who, what, where?
Thank you.
How's it going? We're in Pearl, Mississippi, going to get some grub at this wonderful Holiday Inn. We all, Braxton, Josh Ward, all of us.
The whole family.
Big family, that's right.
I think it's Jackson, Mississippi.
Sounds like Mississippi.
Yeah. You know David Goggins now runs 5 miles backwards every day? You're not as hard as I am! Well, we're going to our favorite place. Any outdoorsman, this is paradise for them.
You can sit up in that sun gun and fall asleep. I got me a little old seat belt, tie my harness around me, kick the feet out there on the edge. It's about as small as you can get on a mag carrier. So this is a lifesaver. That camera, it was one of the first cameras that came out. It's a solar camera. That camera stayed out a year and a half. I never changed batteries in it, not one. This camera was sunburned. It had done turned white. It was still firing off pictures. I was like, that is the baddest camera I've ever owned. You ever hunt for biggin? It works. I walked into a bedding area and no lie, it smells just like this. You can walk up to a scrape that in it, and that buck's gonna get on it that night. Every deer in our picture looked like they had pink lipstick on it. They would eat a hole in the ground trying to find more. These are the kennels that dogs get in wrecks in, and the dog live like in the back of the truck. Not your fault, it's nights I left.
Oh, and guys, I found a Bosch in my bunk. There's literally a socket in my bunk. Should we make a Bosch?
Then one time we caught a bunch of babies and I couldn't kill them because I couldn't kill the babies. There was like 10 babies, right?
That's good to know.
So I went and I cried and I made my dad take him to the vet and he had to pay like $6,000 to drop these fucking baby ground squirrels off at the vet. He was so pissed. He was like, next time we're killing these fuckers. Literally, I worked for a company. They were called Gopher Busters. Dude, we used to have this fucking thing that if I couldn't kill them with a trap, some of them were like years on the property. So they had like hundreds of fucking caverns and shit, you know, that they're climbing into and shit. So what you do is you get this propane tank and it's called the Gopher Buster 3000. You hook this propane tank up and it squirts propane into all the tunnels and then you wait till it says pressurized and then you boop, then it goes boom, blows it up. Yeah, it kills them all.
That's fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Growing up back where we're from, there wasn't a lot of people back whenever I first started playing country music that were honky-tonkers like this. This is not one of a whole week that we're going to be doing this. I mean, Monday through, what? Saturday. Oh, we did have an off day, didn't we, in Mississippi. We went to Bass Pro Shop.
All day long.
We did. And them dogwoods start blooming out there. You know the crappie season is right around the corner, so...
The Bosch just hurt my throat, bro.
I mean, the Bosch is strong as shit, yeah, bro, but I mean, pretty efficient way to smoke water.
What are you thinking?
What fucking dilemmas? When times.
Letting you know, in case you didn't, the marketplace is cash or Venmo only.
That'll work.
$14.
In case y'all didn't know, we only accept cash and Venmo.
In case you didn't know. God damn it. You think this bitch would just know it's me? Watch Kayla though. Guess I probably better get, dressed.
You got you there 40 minutes and 15 seconds.
Well, I can't fall asleep, and if I keep sitting here, I'm gonna do that.
Well, listen, tomorrow night's show, we're gonna run this motherfucker the way you want it.
I'm just gonna piss before we get on. Tonight I was literally like, man, I think I have to go, but I can hold it, Josh is over here, he's calling me out, he said, now Braxton don't like to talk much, right?
Listen, Zach, we're gonna make him talk.
Like, I'm glad that he has, like, he sets the bar. Like, he played the first song tonight, so I can be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna play. Like, it's not different.
Hell no. Fucking grab a hold of that bitch and get a gear and go to it. It's gonna take whiskey and Whitley to get me over her. Since I'm no stranger to the rain, guess I'll start with them first. I'm gonna hold up somewhere, crawl in a fan, that worn out CD of his greatest hits. He's gonna take whiskey and Whitley to get me over her. I'm gonna hold her somewhere, crawl in a fan, play them old hurting songs they know right where to hit. He's gonna take whiskey and Whitley to get me over her. He's gonna take whiskey and Whitley to get me over her.
No.
Someone drew a penis. Look, they drew a penis.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, yeah, you clean that one little spot there?
Yeah, he's like, yep, that's a good idea. I mean, maybe it was a community service project. They were just kind of
We the ops. Look at that shit. We the ops.
Yeah, we're gonna come out with the bolt cutters tonight, cut all these locks of love off, throw them in the fucking river. So all these people have to break up. Sad shame.
Yeah, bro, fuck off.
But this is really just littering. We're actually gonna save all the metal, melt it down, and make one giant heart out of it. Yeah. Now I want to go to the bottom and look at the concrete boards where they put these bitches in. If it looks that bad at the bottom, then fuck. People walking across this bitch, no cars. Then you're chilling, right?
That's why those bridges over there, those beams have like rubber between them. Every time a car goes across them, they flex.
Is that what that is, rubber?
Yeah, it's between those joints, it's like a stick of rubber. Dude, that shit was crazy last night. Josh played The Devil Don't Scare Me Anymore.
I like that.
Right at the very end, that fucking lightning lit up the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God showed up.
God showed up. And Lieutenant Dan showed up. There's 3.
Hold on, let me see if I got a penny on me. Oh, I do have a penny.
He's pressing himself a penny.
Oh, I gotta put 2 quarters. 50 bucks. I don't have 2 quarters. I just got barely a penny.
Damn, so ask if they take Apple Pay. 5 wedges.
The reason that I met Braxton Keith is because of my 17-year-old son, Jason. He told me, he said, Dad, you gotta check this guy out. He's the next big thing. And I said, what do you mean the next big thing? He goes, he's country as hell. I said, all right. He said, I got him on TikTok and Snapchat and all that. And I said, well, Bub, that's 2 things that I don't have. He said, Dad, I could reach out to Braxton and y'all can do a show. And I said, prove it. We were headed to the deer lease. And he said, hey, man, you need to do some shows with my dad, Sim. And what did you get?
Well, here's the deal. It took probably about 2 weeks for him to convince me that he was actually Josh Ward's son. Because, there's a lot of crazy people out there just saying random bullshit. I was like, there's no way. And then he sends me a picture, Josh on stage at the Opry. And I said, well, son of a bitch, I guess he is his son.
And then Braxton goes, hey, man, come on. The first time I ever met this guy, he rolls up. It's 110 in the shade, Texas heat, right? Him and the boys roll out of this bus. And he goes, bro, sorry, AC went out. We've been driving for about 8 hours. And I went, you know what? You're fucking earning it. And I'm glad to see that because there's a lot of prima donna guys in this business right now that would say, Mama, my AC's broke. I can't go on the road this week. He went there because he wanted to. So I'll brag on him tonight. Raise a glass to Braxton, Keith, and the boys.
Cheers, man. Thank y'all for coming out. Josh, thank you for having me out here.
Well, Zach, that's going to be our headache in the morning right there, Doug.
The sky and gave them to you to wear in your eye. I had my chances, but I set you free. And now I wonder why I couldn't see you look so good in love. You won't help, it's easy to see. You look so good in love. And I wish you still wanted me. Well, darling, I've wasted a lot of years not seeing the real you. But tonight's your beauty, honey, is shining through. And I never took the time to let you know. So before he takes you away, please let me say, you look so good in love. You want him, that's easy to say. You look so good in love. I wish you still wanted me. Look so good in love. I wish you still wanted me. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, son.
Look at this, right?
Big old mushroom right here, bro. I said, damn girl, that shit nasty. She got her butt cheek hanging on her ass cheek. Yeah, you should see this giant turd over here. Like, this one might be human feces. And here's the reason I say that is because I saw that one and I was like, okay, maybe that's the only dog shit over here. And then I almost stepped in it. This is Johnny Cash live at San Quentin Prison. Yeah, that's a gray squirrel.
He's like, who are you? You know, he's kind of picking at me a little bit. I said, well, I like good country music. He said, oh, I'll be the judge of that. And I said, you know, we do like makeup and faded blue jeans, but I do it Daryl's version. I do it like Daryl does it. He looked at me. He goes, how do you know? What do you know anything about Daryl Singletary? One of my favorites. He's like, We got up there and played a few songs. He said, you all right, kid? Well, that led into a long-time relationship with him. Same thing whenever he's the one that introduced me to Daryl and all that. But the morning that he passed away, that's the same thing that he called me and that he said, hey, little brother. I was like, yeah, man, what's going on? He goes, Daryl's gone. I was like, excuse me? He said, yeah, died in his sleep. That's crazy, man.
That Saturday night when they left stage, he said he had real bad pain in his leg.
Yep.
He said he couldn't hardly raise his foot to get on the bus to go home that night.
So he had a heart attack?
It was blood clots. He had bad circulation in his legs. Whew. How would you rather go? Close your eyes and never wake up? I mean, I'd much rather.
Yep, that quick.
I want to go out with a bang.
Yeah. Okay, we're in Oklahoma City at a Love's truck stop, and we are exactly that. At a Love's and in a truck that is stopped. That's it.